Hello, traders. All right, do you guys want the good news or the bad news first? Now I'm going to have to wait for the big delay in time. So I'm just going to say it anyway. So the good news is I am live, which means that the dump is over because Bitcoin never moves when I go live. So we've probably just caught the bottom here. The bad news is, from a technical perspective, I'm still looking for a little bit lower. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Of course, we have come into quite a nice little area. We do have this daily level from the high of this area, and we're back in. We're testing the top of this range, right? It's pretty much, I mean, it's kind of obvious. We know that this is the big area. As soon as we lost that support at our big like range point of control that we had yesterday around that daily open, as soon as we lost that support, what was I saying again on the kind of the daily update sheet that we did do today? We're probably going to see another 5% move to the downside. So yeah, so that's kind of what we got, right? I think this was probably obviously not helped by the fact that certain nuclear power plant got shelled last night and the kind of the whole news events that we've got going on. But I do think as soon as we did lose this point of control was actually higher previously, so we were just up like a little bit higher than this at this 41,900 region. That's where we took that little long position yesterday. We were expecting it to come and take out the lows before moving higher. It was never able to reclaim, and because of that we have seen, which is like it's another 5% move to the downside, which is like, if you cannot reclaim that level, we're going to see another 5% move to the downside, and it's been more than that. So yeah, that's I guess the bad news. I am still looking for possibly a little bit lower on this before we do start to get some absorption and start to put in a low. I'd like to see that 38,600 region before I'm really interested in kind of swing positions again here. I have taken a couple of scalps on the way down. There was our local 0.5 fib, which was just back here. We did have about a 1% bounce off of that and then immediately lower again here. But yeah, I mean, as soon as you lose the support, that support's then broken. Unless you can reclaim it, it turns into resistance. We had a really nice short opportunity earlier on today. So this being the short, that was here. There you go, nice little SFP of the highs, back into here, back into your single prints, and yeah, we find ourselves all the way down here. So yeah, not the best day. I was kind of hoping we'd reclaim this and we'd go on a bit more of a bullish weekend, but yeah, the charts change so quickly, so if you have to change your bias, you've got to do that in an instant. And I certainly, although I would have liked to have seen a fairly bullish weekend, I'm pretty fine with price coming down here. Short positions healthy, and yeah, hopefully everyone else is doing okay too. So yeah, I'm going to keep this pretty short today. We're just going to have a look at some of the local price action that we've got. I'm probably only going to be streaming for about half an hour, unless I can be persuaded to stream for a bit longer. Then I might hang out in voice chat or something afterwards. But yeah, generally, I guess that's it. Let's have a look in the chat. Coinboss, Mr. Dub, Anthony PAP, always here. Giggle, Andy, Incognito, Static Noise, Randall's in the house, David Packham, Get Reckles, Daniel, Oth, welcome. Cool. So yeah, today's been weird. It's just been not even, in my opinion, barely even worth trading this. Since we had that SFP at the highs, like none of this has been really worth trading, and it's just fallen off of a cliff. So we're waiting for that reaction. Of course, we do have these levels down here. We are also looking at the other ideas, is this bigger triangle idea that we've got going on. So, I mean, we could come down and test those at some point. We're at the midpoint of this range. And also we've got this little pitchfork, which isn't anchored very well. I think I probably anchored that on a 4-hour chart. Ooh, can I get it to fit? They're close enough. I got a little pitchfork here, where the midpoint was kind of nicely respected on this. So yeah, there's some technical stuff. Uh, man's looking fresh. Yeah, I had a haircut. I had my haircut earlier in the week, so looking a little bit more fresh. Anthony, you'll give me a cookie to stream longer. Thanks. David, no, I'm not. I'm going to watch. I'm going to see Batman on Monday. Um, if anyone else is on O2 in the UK, we get free cinema tickets on a Monday. So I'm going to go watch Batman on Monday for free, which is very nice. Don't even have to pay. It's become a bit of a tradition. It's just like free cinema tickets. Yay. Keshab, I'm not going to do any Elliott Wave stuff today. If you want to see an Elliott Wave update, check out the French Bulls YouTube. He did a public stream earlier on today. So French Bull is one of the coaches. He's the Elliott Wave man. I'm yeah. I never really have a count for Elliott Wave stuff, especially not here. It's too much for me. I'm just a price action trader. I just go level to level. Yeah, 38.5, 38.600 would be a nice area if we can get a move down into that. Um, like this is the region, right? This is the region we want to be looking at. We can take a look at the order flow. I do know that we did start to get some buying stepping in here. So if we do look on Binance, no, FTX actually. So FTX are starting to hold this up, which we haven't really seen yet as a higher low. The whole way that we've come down, I mean, there's been little attempts, but that's interesting, I guess. So we could be seeing a higher low being put in and possibly a move higher. See how that goes. On here, of course, we do have our naked point of control. Put that to 50 tick. So we are looking at this level down at 38,300 as well. So it's a region, right? We do have a big region of support coming in lower. And this is what, like, literally what we'd said. As soon as you lose this, what we lost last night, it wasn't helped by the news. I think the technicals were looking fairly neutral as we came into that area. We did have a nice bounce off of it, but it just wasn't able to make that higher low. And then panic hits, and once you've broken the support, like, you go to the next level. It doesn't matter that it was a news event that's causing this, that's coming down. I mean, the reaction from it, possibly a lot of panic, people just wanting to exit the market and being like, I do not want to be holding anything if we're going to have a bloody explosion overnight. But once that support's broken, you just have to get straight back into the technicals, and the technicals were saying once you lose that daily open support, we are going down, and that is what we have done. So yeah, let's see how the move goes after this. And is that like probably nothing coming into us? Ethereum hit obviously the monthly and the weekly level, and we've come back down from there. None of this is worth looking at all. I mean, why would you be trading altcoins right now? Stocks. It's just Bitcoin, isn't it? It's just Bitcoin falling apart. Other stuff seems okay. The UK market's had a big hit today. That was a big hit on the UK market. But we know the UK market's awful, so it don't matter. Kristen Matthews, how do limit orders create walls when they don't actually move price? Um, so the Yeah, no, you're right. So limit orders, you can't. If a limit order gets filled, it will move the price because you've got filled and you're stopping the price from moving. So there is potential for it to, like, you can stop downside, which is exactly what it's done here. You can see like all of this. You wick into it, wick, all of this. It's stopping price from moving down, and then naturally, if even if you've got like more sellers than buyers at this point, if you've got a big buy wall here, um say you've got like 100 Bitcoin opposed to like 10 Bitcoin above, you could have still more sellers than buyers, but price would move up because it's not able to move down. So the sellers have no effect, but the buyers will have an effect. So that's the way that the limit orders can have that like effect on the market, is they can start to move price up. And again, we're seeing it here, so they're putting that in. You could have more sellers right now than you've got buyers, but the sellers will not be having that effect whilst this buy wall is here, because you've got 125 Bitcoin ready to be bought compared to like 20 Bitcoin. So all you need is 20 Bitcoins worth of buyers to push price up to the next level, whereas you'd need 100 of Bitcoin worth of sellers to push price down. So it's that kind of idea. Like, yes, they can't move the market just themselves, but they can in the respect that they can certainly cause there to like a shift in the balance of the way that the market's moving. Which is why you get candles such as, like, we'll have a look at this in a minute. Why you get, if you're on here, see down at the bottom here, you have a green candle, but on negative delta. So actually more contracts being sold than bought at the very low here, but the candle closed green. So although more volume had actually been sold, the candle was closing green, and that is because of limit orders. That's the only way that they could actually create that effect. And now we're having a little bounce from that. So yeah, nice. Probably move up to 40,050 daily and then continue. 40,050. What are we looking at here? Yes. 405, 40050. Daily. Daily level there. What daily level? This one. Yeah, okay, cool. I guess this one. It's probably different on another exchange. Something, one of those. Yeah, it's there. It's a little daily AB. See if we can close above that. That would be half decent, I guess, if it can get that close above, that 40,100 region. Yeah, where likes? Come on, guys. We got 60 people watching this. I know I've said I'm only going to be streaming for like half an hour, but let's get the likes. Let's smash up those likes. Let's get about 50 likes. Yay! Like button smashed. Asim, now that we've had a few hits between 45 and 46, would you consider these relative equal highs to be poor highs and a potential big drop once these highs are taken with a significant volume? I mean, we haven't hit this yearly level yet. So, I mean, this is still basically the biggest single level that I think we've got on the chart. So there is always the potential, like, let's say we do create some kind of triangle. Like, you could even have this as like an ascending triangle here. You could be looking at like this kind of thing, right? So if we do find support here, we come back up to the highs again. We keep on hitting this, and they are equal poor, kind of poor highs. Like this is a decent amount of excess that we had previously. But yeah, we could come up here, hit that yearly level, and then cause another dump, and it just continues this range at that point. So then you'd be looking again at carrying on with that range. However, I do think that, well, how many days into this are we already? This range is starting to mature. You're normally looking at what, 80 to 100 days for like a big like reaccumulation or a big distribution. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could hit the highs and dump again. It's certainly possible. So you've got to be aware of that yearly level at 46,200 if we do come back up and test those highs. When do you remove your daily and weekly levels from the chart? So usually, like, I'll keep the recent stuff. So like my monthly open, my weekly open, and anything that's very relevant with recent price action, I'll keep that on my chart for a while. Like this previous monthly, although we've chopped through it, still aware of it. Anything that goes beyond like a few candles back, so if you're looking at a monthly, anything that's a few months back, anything that's a few weeks back, anything that's a few days back, I'll just tend to look at the stuff that hasn't been hit. So if you're looking at your daily level, I've almost got rid of like this stuff which was relevant before. I just don't like that much noise in my chart, so I'd rather just have the levels that haven't been hit and then look for confluence elsewhere with the other levels. I'm obviously aware of that being a little OB, so breaker level type thing on the way down and on the way up. But yeah, that's when I tend to remove my levels, is once prices traded through, and if they start to get a bit old. I don't like having too many levels on my chart. There's always something to trade. So these horizontal levels are never like super important. I don't even use them that much anymore. I've kind of gone much more into order flow and using the TPO and everything now. Um, but they're nice reference to have. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how this range goes. I mean, this is basically what I'm looking at. As soon as you lost that point of control, we're looking down here. We do also have our value area low down here as well. So that 38k level looks pretty cool. Looks pretty good. We've got some good volume here, 38.5, 38.6. If we can get one more move down, preferable. Yeah, sort of getting a reaction here. Okay. Weekly closing in 2 days. It will be, yes. 2 days will be Sunday. So, oh, you've retracted the message. I didn't mean to say it like that. Yeah, I've kind of, my Bitcoin TA is like, I mean it's the same as it was, as it's been since we were up here. It's like the same levels that I'm looking at. I haven't really tried. I've taken like one or two scalps today. One of them was a tiny little pathetic bounce. The other one was the SFP. Uh, I genuinely don't know what else I need to update people on, but I did want to do a stream. So, oh man, we've only been going 22 minutes and I've already said everything I need to say. But it's like, it's so obvious, right? Look at nothing there. There's no volume. Why are we going to get support here? You can't knife catch when there's literally no support. Straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. Just wait for the support. We can't talk about altcoins because they're all dead. Ethereum losing this trend line, so it does look like we're going to probably come down and take these lows on the BTC pair. BTC dominance actually down today. Is that XRP? XRP had like a big move today, didn't it? Or am I imagining things? I'm sure I saw people. Nah, XRP literally hasn't had a big move today. Fair enough. I thought I'd seen people that were talking about XRP, but I've not. Luna, yeah. So Luna again, I'd sold that, a lot of that, and I'm not. It, yeah, it looks decent, right? I think Luna's looking okay. Luna's one of those that's still holding up really nicely. I did sell some at the yearly level and above here. If we're going to go into a distribution, then of course we are going to see quite a major retrace on this. But yeah, Luna overall, that's the one thing that is bucking the trend right now and is just continuing to be very strong. The BTC pairs are going to make new all-time highs, isn't it? Yeah, this is fine. Like Luna is the one that is looking really good. So there is no sign of this slowing down. So although I did sell a little bit, it's still it is still my second biggest bag after USDT, which is interesting. USDT, Luna, .ada, ENS, then Bitcoin. That's because it's on my HODL account. Then ICP. God, I've got some bad stuff in my actual portfolio. Bit tokens, Serum, Gala, Soul. Soul must have been dead because that used to be a. Yeah. Asim. I know what you're talking about, and when you're in, so the thing is, a large group of people, yes, they would have the ability to move the market in a small way locally, and it's the same that I think myself and us here probably have the capability to move the market in a small way locally. I think that's about as much as you can really get from it. The bigger picture is just a whoops. We're working with literally like about 90%. I think if we do go and look on the statistics, it is a lot of them are like once you get those small moves, they get magnified by the bots and the algos and stuff. So a single entity or a single group cannot move the market, but what they can do is trigger a reaction in what the rest of the market then starts to look at. And for me, it's very, very similar. Like you get that feeling sometimes. It was when we hit that 44,100 the other day and got that short from 44,100, and it felt like that was a massive movement in the market. So it felt like we were having an impact on that. So if we do go into this, like, you can never be sure, and I'm not going to say, oh yeah, we're one entity or one group, us or otherwise. I mean, we're a small group, we're probably realistically not able to, although there's decent size there, but it did feel like that was a pretty significant thing, and then it creates a change that causes the rest of the market to react in another way. It changes what the algorithms are doing, it changes what the bots are doing, and it does all of that. So yeah, it is possible. And again, it's the same from the SFP here up at these highs. Like, you created a change in the market, you changed market structure, you came into the golden pocket region, it had that big move down. So absolutely no reason why it can't. And the same with last night, is this being less of like a market maker tactic. This was news driven panic that caused support to break. That was support. That was significant support. We had a decent bounce off of that. It caused support to break. What happens? You come back in. At that point, once you've lost the support, the damage is done on the chart. So you've got to be looking for lower. So certain things, yeah, they'll be a catalyst. You can't move the market all the time on your own, but what you can certainly do if you do have size in the market is create a catalyst. Definitely. Sometimes it won't go your way either. So sometimes you will take a trade that does create a catalyst, but then it will go against you later on. So yeah, which is what we saw from the bounce yesterday. It's not even it's not even a case of like fabricating a move. I mean, they've traded it with size, and that's been enough to move the market. And the rest of everything else takes over from there because people are looking for people with for big orders coming in. Like down here, if you're trading the order flow, you're looking for big orders coming in, and if you see that from anyone, myself or whoever else, then you'd probably want to trade with them, right? I'm saying that in like a very generalized way. It's not it's just like an opinion on it. But yeah, sometimes you do get the feeling. I definitely had the feeling that I was moving the market yesterday, which is complete nonsense. And I'm never going to say I'm like moving the market, but yesterday was so good. I was like, man, I'm just on fire. I'm making everything. Everything is doing what I wanted it to do. It's silly. Whoa. We're rolling over again, as we've been doing all day. There's no reason to think that there's even like a low yet. And this is like again, this is what we were what we were talking about. We've had these bounces where there was really nice buying and it's just failed. Hmm. Oh, did anyone watch the did anyone watch the ExoCharts video yesterday? It would be good to know people's thoughts on that. We've got another one coming out soon, and has anybody tried out the templates? Has anyone been using Exo Desktop recently? That's I've got nothing else to say on the market, so I'm going to ask if people have been watching and if people have tried out some of these templates, and if anyone has any questions on that in general. I mean, let's just have it as an Exo thing. The other thing we will be doing is next week. We will have the next kind of installments of that series for the ExoChart stuff. Once we've got all of the basics out of the way, then we're going to be going off of going into more advanced ExoCharts techniques with the crew and stuff. But yeah, we will be having some giveaways. So we'll be doing some giveaways next week. We'll be doing some other fun things. It'll be good. Yeah, there's still a few bugs, and that's why it's still in this like trial test phase. Keshab, I want to know how to get exo charts for free. Okay, well that will be coming in the next video. So what we're going to be doing on the next one, we will be going over each of these templates. And basically, I can give anyone watching this video a little bit of a head start. So we do have some free exo charts memberships to give away. Usually we do this for crew only, and we will be continuing to do the raffles for the crew over the next few weeks. But what I am going to do, and I will announce this next week, but I'm going to give everyone a heads up now, is if you start using these templates and tweeting your positions, your trades, your ideas using these templates, you can adapt them however you like, but you must use the templates that we have made available on the Discord. So if you go into trading help on the Discord, it's the public area. These basic templates, these are the very simple templates that are mainly aimed at like more kind of beginner kind of things, just keeping it nice and clean, keeping it nice and simple. If you are using these templates and you are tweeting some good stuff and you are tagging Taurus Crypto and you are basically getting the word out there on the community and everything about the videos and all of that kind of stuff. So if you do some good tweets, we will be giving away free ExoCharts memberships for people who basically tweet good content using our templates and tagging us in it. So we'll give more information. So if you want to be talking nonsense about the TPOs and you have ideas on that, then that's cool. If you want to be using the footprint charts, the bid ask, your delta profile, you could always just switch this to delta and you can be like, oh my god, look at all these shorts trapped at the lows, price is going to pump to this, go check out tauruscrypto.com and download their templates. Then there may be some free memberships on offer. So we will we'll see who can start doing that. Yeah, so you must tag us in your posts and you must use these things. Because I'm awful at Twitter. I'm really, really bad at Twitter, so I need help. All you guys have got to help us. Quinny, I know what you're talking about, moving the market. I remember once with ADA on spot selling such a huge bunch of it that the market just started to drop dramatically. I thought it was me, but it obviously wasn't. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you do just get that feeling. It's a really nice like timing thing. I mean, some of us, yeah, we do have the ability to move the market in a little bit, but certainly not controlling the market all of the time. Stuart, if you switched over to Atas, then you've got to switch back to Exo. Yeah, so we'll have some other videos coming up soon on how to use In Silico Terminal. We'll be showing you how to integrate the exchanges and things. I mean, it's all pretty much explanatory, but yeah. And also, yeah, follow our new Taurus team Twitter account. If I bring this up on here, where is the Taurus team Twitter? Let's go on to. Boop. I've got to do this. Got to go funding rates, and then it moves over. Yeah, so we do have a brand new Twitter account. This is basically our team Twitter. You can probably guess who runs this one, especially with the crypto.com retweets. It's fairly obvious who's running this account, but this is going to be all of the public information, all the important things that you need to know. And then, yeah, I talk a lot of nonsense on my own Twitter. So yeah. Also, let's have a little vote. Does anyone who this will be a fun thing to do during the stream. So I saw this tweet earlier. Do you have these guys in your crew? And seeing as we are the crew of crypto, let's do a little vote on the YouTube. So first of all, let's have a little vote And you can't, obviously you can't use me. I mean, I'm probably this guy that's barely seen, turns up at the end and takes all the gains. Yeah. So I'm probably that guy. But let's do a little vote. So who's the OG within the crew, within the Taurus crew, who does 99% of the work? I'm interested to see this. So this is just going over onto Twitter. Let's have a look. De Niro, lol, Pete. Like Pete has not enough on his plate already. Yeah. De Niro is the bearded wonder. Come on, we've got to see who's the OG who does 99% of the work. One vote for luxury. I think that's a good shout. Is no one else going to vote on this? Are you the only people actually commenting? French Bull, Senti. Ooh, I'd say Senti's more like this. Actually, no, Senti's always there. Yeah. It's a difficult vote. I actually okay. That one's boring. That one's boring. Um, P. See, that's it. We've got one vote for every single like. Ah, French Bull, Senti. Wow, French Bull is Diesel TA no action. Yeah, luxury French Bull. See, now I feel bad for like saying, or now I'm sad for saying you can't vote for me because I want to be the OG. I want to be the OG. Uh, That's a pretty even vote. I think it's pretty good between French Bull, Luxury, and Senti there. Okay, who's the? I just want to know this one. I'm not. I don't care about the others. We know the whole Taurus team are the OGs who do 99% of the work, and then I'm the one that's barely seen and turns up at the end and takes all the gains. We'll keep those two as that. That seems fair. That seems fair because those guys put in a lot of work for all of you guys. So who's the one that doesn't have a clue what's going on, wants to FOMO into everything? I'm pretty sure I know who my vote would go to on this. So we're going for this guy at the front. We're going for doesn't have a clue what's going on, wants to FOMO into everything. The Nero is a good one. Catch up. Everyone's just saying me. Me as in you, not me as in me. Everyone thinks they're just FOMOing into everything. Do I really FOMO into everything? I don't. I'm giving any trolls just the perfect bait right now. See, I know who my vote would go to, and they haven't been mentioned in this. So, however, they are watching. Who's all TA and no action then? I'm gonna stop this tweet now. I just thought that was funny. Anyway, this segment of the stream has gone on for far too long. Let's not give that any more airtime. Look, we're on ExoChart's website as well. Woo! Anyway, back to the charts. Have we done anything? Has it moved? No. This is what happens. I stream and it just stops moving, right? Nothing happens when I stream. I feel like everyone's just voting for the same person for everything on that. So yeah. Okay, now we're dumping. Are we gonna get another move down? Stuart, I know VWAP Trader has now set up shop in the UK, so wondering if there's going to be a hookup sometimes, or if you guys have fallen out. We certainly haven't fallen out. I mean, I haven't spoken to JJ for a while. I know he's been very busy doing his own thing. So yeah, I will definitely. I didn't even know he was back in the UK. To be honest, I've just been doing my own thing. That's kind of how it is. It's there's a lot of people out there, and I forget. I'm so bad at staying in touch with people just in general. So I will send him a message if he is over in the UK. I will drop him a message, and we'll see if we can set something up, because it would be great to get him back on a stream and possibly like actually do a proper stream together, which would be kind of cool. So yeah, I'll do that. Thank you for telling me that he's in the UK. That's kind of cool. Braveheart, hey, just shared my stream on my 5k followers Twitter. That must be worth 3xo. No, because we're still not got very. I mean, if you could get us 5k viewers, then you'll get 3xo. If anyone can get 5,000 viewers onto probably not this live stream, because I'm uh not really talking about anything, but on a future live stream, if anyone can get 5,000 viewers onto my live stream, then you can get free XA. There we go. D Trader, I don't think it's JJ you're talking about. I think that's someone else. JJ is the ex market maker guy. Randall Coin Market Man says I'm 80% market buy, so I'll be the FOMO kid. Yeah. Um, how do we prove we bought the viewers? I don't know. How can we prove that? I mean, just get all of your viewers to comment. Yeah, no one rugged anyone. Cash out 5k viewers and I get 1 year Exo subscription. Maybe I'll give you 3 months. 1 month, 1 month per 1,000 viewers. 1 month per 1,000 viewers, and up to a maximum of 3 months. Daddy Turtle, yeah, I know. Bybit keys are Bybit keys are. I was literally about to say Bybit keys are a filler. I am. Why am I always so tired when I'm doing these streams? Yeah. The new Bybit fees are stupid, and it's unfortunately a sign of people like. Um, I mean, it's unfortunately just a sign of them becoming too big. So they've. I really, really love Bybit as an exchange, but they have become too big, and that is the reason why. Like, why would they need to give a rebate back to their customers anymore? They have no need to give a rebate back. All they want is fees. Which is fine. Like every other exchange does it. That was the thing that took me towards Bybit in the first place, because the rebate was really cool. But yeah, it's a shame. It is a shame that the fees have to be like that. I am talking to them and I'm trying to get a good deal. So I'd like to be able to get like a deal of like a big amount off of fees, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Because yeah, we like Bybit. Or we used to like Bybit. We still like Bybit. But I mean, they're getting a bit silly with all these new alts. I can't even keep up with them. Yeah. Anyway, I'm being way too honest on this stream. I am gonna wrap it up because I'm gonna hang out in voice chat where it's not recorded and not public. And I'm gonna have a few beers in voice chat, and yeah, I will catch everyone in the crew there. This is the thing. There's literally nothing to talk about with the price action. So I end up talking nonsense. Eldad, what do they change the fees to? So basically, it's slightly lower at market, but you no longer get the rebate at limit. I'll do a post that announces the fees, but yeah, that's what it is. It is what it is. They're a big exchange now. They're no longer needing to compete. They're the biggest, and they're the best. So fair enough. Cool. Yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I am going to wrap it up there because I just don't know what to talk about anymore. So I'll join you guys in voice chat in like 5 minutes.